Well, here we are again, guys. It's time to do some Minecraft. Whew. This is Kimise. I thank everybody who's stopping by to check out the stream tonight. I hope everybody's having a great weekend, and I hope you guys are ready to play some Minecraft. Well, or at least watch me play some Minecraft, right? Of course, anybody who wants to play along, I am loving it. Okay, guys, how you doing? How's everyone doing? Woo! Last weekend, we went ahead and we did a whole bunch of PvP, and I died a lot. I'm very bad at PvP, apparently. So, maybe I'll get some more chances to prove my mettle here later. I know as soon as I catch people logging in on the server over the next few weeks, I'm going to challenge in some PvP, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. Well, I hope everybody's doing great. Thank you so much for all the support and everything. First off, I'm going to show you some of the things that have happened, that changed since the last stream. So right here, we went ahead and attached the arena to the city. Yeah, check it out. We got this sidewalk here. The sidewalk goes up, and we got a nice little bridge that comes down this way. This is perfect for being able to connect our bay area up to our arena. And it looks really awesome. It makes it all part of this big thing. Kimberly Smash has been on the server. She is working on her Rapunzel tower. Right now she's working on the top side. I think she's got a great start to it. I can't wait to see what her creativity will take her to. She's a really good builder when she puts her mind to it and everything. So I'm super excited. You'll notice I got all these great paths laid out. I did a great time lapse on my last video on YouTube. So if you want to see a really cool time lapse of me working on all the new paths and everything that I started to lay out this last week, just go ahead and check out my YouTube channel, and there you go. Wow, it's already starting to get dark. Well, here. So where's all this stuff go? Well, we got two paths that just go off into the birch forest. We'll find a stopping place at some point. Those are for Mansionville. And then I've got if we follow this over here, I made another path and wrapped this around and connected it to the Tower District, where we have the cows and all that stuff. We just follow this one all the way down here. Boy, I really love the way that moon's shining through those trees. It's awesome. But if we follow this all the way over here, this takes you to the other part of the path thing that I made. I love the paths too, the way they turned out. And this is our final and third bridge over the river, unless I find another place where a bridge would make a lot of sense and everything. But I just love it. And it takes us right here. And so now I have a whole lot of motivation to try to finish this front area, because it really, honestly, it's, not a whole lot has changed since the first few episodes. Notice we got the wheat still the same. We got the chickens and the cows, and yeah, that hasn't changed all that much. But, hopefully we're going to see a whole lot of that change here pretty quick. So we got this great little bridge here now that takes us straight over here, and we are going to start doing a lot of building over in this section. So I'm pretty excited about all that. So we're going to have some new mansions and everything that we're going to be building. And so this week, what I started doing some off time yesterday, had some fun, is notice the windows. Yeah, I went ahead and put shutters on all the windows on the big keep there. Yeah, loving it. I think that really added some neat differentiation to the actual building itself, and it's oh geez, like Spiderville. Oh, there we go. Got rid of them. Go away. Go away. No, the sword. Okay. Yeah, this is dangerous. It's not lit up enough here. Okay, and that creeper's right over there, so let's get rid of him too. Nice. Okay. Very good. Anybody else trying to sneak up on me to get me? Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I went ahead and spent some time, and we went ahead and got windows popped up on all of there. I think that's looking really, really great. Very good. And I went ahead and decided that it was time to get these downstairs. So check this out. So I went ahead and I cleared out all this area and set up a blank canvas for me to work on this side. Now, what are we going to have down here? We're going to have the kitchens. We're going to have, I guess, the kitchens, yeah. And maybe if I can come up with some more ideas of what to put down here, that's what we're going to have over here. I think that would be pretty cool. right across is I went ahead and made the stables I want to have here. So check this out. I went ahead and did some horse wrangling. I got myself a couple skeleton horses. I got these really nice mares right here, pretty cool. And I went ahead and put their saddles and their armor right next to each one there, so it looks really, really nice. I even got a nice little desk over here for my stable master who's going to take care of the horses. I got to go, you know what, we might go ahead and just make a stable master over here. Yeah, we should do that before this episode's done. We'll pull some armor, we'll pull some of the armor stands down and we'll do that. And then we got the cat here watching the front door for creepers. Yeah, so I think that was really nice. Also, I started looking around to see where I could like take advantage and add some more detail. So I went ahead and used some dark oak trapdoors for the stairway areas, and they added some nice things. I added them to the windows, so it really helps offset the windows. Started putting some paintings up. I'll probably put some more paintings up as we get around to it, you know, and I think those have really helped the keep start to get more of its own personality too. Yeah, like check this out. That's so much better than that brick wall that we had there. It looks so much nicer, you know. So I mean, not a whole lot of work done here in the keep, but I want to show you some of the changes that I did while I was just messing around the last few days, trying to get inspired and decide what's the next project. So all those have turned out really, really good, and I'm pretty happy with all that. I still don't have a bed in this place. Gosh. That needs to get updated. Okay, so that's all. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Liking it so much. Let's go ahead and find a bed because we have one more mission I'd like to finish over in here before I take a break from it. And so there's a couple things I'd like to do on stream. One thing is we got to go find one more horse so we can go ahead and finish filling out the stables. There's a monster nearby. Where are the monsters? Yeesh. Was he my monster? I mean, those guys are like everywhere. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, maybe he was my only problem. Nope, there are more monsters nearby. Whoa! Jeez! It's like a party in here. Okay. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is not good. Yes. Well, that's a great way to start a stream off. Ambushed by pillagers. Well, let's oh, apparently that's the last place I slept. We're making a run for it. No. This is starting to remind me of a Scar episode. Okay, we gotta get out of there. Here, let's go hide in here while we put the armor on. Okay. Okay. Thank goodness. Did I get everything? I have no idea if I got everything, but at least I got out of there long enough to get stuff, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. And let's go get revenge. Jeez. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Yep. You and you. My goodness, that was so bad. I guess the good news is that's where my spawn point was. I had no idea my spawn point was there. Okay. So let's go ahead and fix my inventory after that gutting. That was horrible. Had no idea I was going to get stuck like that. Okay, so we're going to throw this up in here. I really should carry that around. I mean, it doesn't hurt to carry that around over there. Okay, let's see. That's all looking good. Let's put my regular pickaxe down in here. Yep, there's my major 3. Put the arrows over there. Good. Okay, so I got, let's go dump some of this stuff off so that I don't have to carry it with me. Jeez, look at all these arrows sitting in here. Those guys are really lighting me up, weren't they? Okay, now let's see here. What we'll do here is I'm going to go ahead and dump off some of these building supplies. We're going to put a lot of paintings up, so I'm going to leave that in there. Let's see here. I don't need the acacia planks. Definitely don't need any of that. We'll leave these in here as well. Let's see here. I'll put that over there. We'll bring that down here. Bring in that. Don't need that. Don't really need the block of iron, but we'll bring it anyways. Okay, put that over here. Okay. Nice food. You know, I think I'm going to have to dump the fish off because the fish, I think, you know, just caused me a death because I just don't get the saturation I was used to getting. So let's go ahead and buy some real food. Okay. Music list is interesting in it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dump off all of this stuff into this. Well, we're going to dump off the loot that I got, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go hunt and search for our. We're going to go hunt and search for a new mount. Yes, we're going to add a new mount. Let's just throw this stuff in here. There we go. And so we've got a saddle ready to go. Up there's Diamond Samuel. I wonder what he's up to tonight. Hopefully he's going to have himself some fun on the server. Me, I'm going to take off and go find myself a new horsey. Okay, but first I said I wanted to buy some better food. So let's go over to the general store because the fish just isn't doing it for me right now. Oh, and I added these trees. I mean, doesn't that make the throwaway much nicer? I think it's great. Add some color and some greenery and a little bit of shade. Yeah, so I've been kind of doing some quality of life updates here in the server. There we go. I think these are all my diamonds, aren't they? Most likely. Okay. Boom. Fish. 8-Bit Kid is like raking in the dough right now. She needs to get back on the server and check it out. I hope she's doing really well. There's Diamond Samuel. I hope she's doing good. Okay, so we are off to see. I lost all that experience. Okay, we are going to go find ourselves a new mount. Whew, okay. Now, the closest place that I've found horses at have been just over this way, just past 8-Bit Kid's zone. So there's 8-Bit Kid's house and area. And, man, I just love her towers. Her guard towers she's making, they're just fabulous, you know. So hopefully she's getting a nice break. I know she's always working really hard building on the server. So I hope she's enjoying it. What's that? Oh, it must be an AFK spot for her thing. Well, anyways, you know, I use where I found the mounts is I just go ahead and follow this desert coastline right here. And if we follow it far enough, yep, we have to go past that. Yep. And right over here, just around here, yep. We will come upon a plains biome. It's a little bit of a trek, but not that far. And in this plains biome are some horses. Yep. Like here's one right here. Pretty nice looking mare. I want to get a different looking horse though. So let's go ahead, and I know just a little bit further on there are some other horses that spawned in. There we go. Back over here in this plains area. So let's go ahead and find some of those other guys, and let's pick another one. Ooh, look at all the blue flowers. I like those peonies. Peonies, I think that's what they're called. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, so there's quite a few. I think there's like somewhere around 24. Good evening, bees. So happy to see you on the server. There's like 24 horses here. 24. I think there's like 24 variations of horses that you can get in Minecraft, and you can actually get them by breeding them. Because like if you breed two certain types, you can get another type, and I think there's like 24 different kinds. I am not in the mood to try to find all those different types of horses. What I really would like to do today is add one more horse with a different coloring than what I've already got at the stables. And fortunately, I've already got a lot of those great ones. Ooh, you found a stuck pillager? Another one, Samuel? Kill him. Whenever you see a stuck pillager, kill him. Because maybe I can do a raid at my village again. Because I haven't been able to do a successful raid at my village because there's this villager that's stuck somewhere, go to the milk shop. I'll put a diamond in there for you later and get yourself some milk. Or just go get a bucket and go see the cows. I've got a whole bunch of cows, Samuel. Milk's free. Okay. There's some horses there. And I do like the coloring on this guy. Let's take a look and see if he's a keeper or not. Ooh, that's a nice one. Very cool. Hey, look, he has a little colt. Oh, there's some more over here. Okay. I guess I was just flying so much they weren't having a chance to spawn in. There we go. Check out this selection over here. Very nice. Got that really chocolatey brown. Cool. I like the speckled guy. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. That guy's pretty cool. These are pretty sweet horses. We got some options here now, don't we? Let's see if there's any other that have spawned up around here. Oh, there's a village over there. What type of village do we got going on there? It looks like just a standard little village. Nothing to worry about. This guy has a nice coloring. Look at it. Yeah, pretty cool. So another dark chocolate one right there. Very sweet. Okay, so that's an option. I was hoping to find like a gray horse, but I don't think I've had the luck of any of those guys spawning. Oh wow, this village is a whole lot closer than it looked. Uh-oh. What is that there? I think I found what I was looking for. Let's go see. Not quite gray, but definitely a color and a look I do not have. And again, I'm not looking for a special performance, but boy, that guy looks sharp. Look at that white horse there. Yeah, I think this is the one. So let's go ahead and try to tame this guy. There he is. Up. Let's try it again. Okay. Where are the hearts? Where are the hearts? Give me the hearts. Show me some hearts. Okay, come on, guy, you can do it. No, don't fall in the hole. Whoa. Okay, show me the hearts. Show me the hearts. Almost got him. Hey, guys, thanks for stopping in. This is Kimise. I am getting my last horse because I've been collecting some horses for the stables over in my keep. And, ooh, this is a little process. Okay, come on, guy. Show me the hearts. Show me the hearts. Hey, there we go. Now we got some hearts. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get that saddle on him. And, yeah, he's not tearing up speed or anything like that. But, you know, again, like I said earlier, I wasn't really looking for... I've already got some fast horses. He's not a huge jumper either, but that's okay. I wasn't looking for a jumper. I was looking for some different color horses. And I've got a lot of brown. These chocolate guys would be kind of cool to have. So, very, very nice. So, if you're stopping in, yep, this is one of the main goals for the episode today was to get a new horse to add to our stables. And I have been successful. Yes, sirree. So, what we're going to do is we're going to ride him back. Yep. I don't think there's a quicker way, but it's really not that far. I mean, it seems far, but it's not that far. You know what I mean? All we have to do is follow the coast. See how we're over on the coast here? Very nice. So we're going to follow the coast back. Now, let's see here. It's become a whole lot easier to get horses, you know, over rivers and stuff, which has been kind of nice, you know. So here we are. We're back where the where this one ends. There we go. There's that first horse we saw when we flew in. Well, like I said, we already had a nice brown one like that. But now we got this really sweet-looking white one. Woo. Okay. Now the trick with this is we do have to ford a couple rivers that will get in our way. That's a cool cave. Nice. And that's the challenging part about trying to get a horse out, is because unfortunately you just can't ride the horse over water, right? So let's keep it going. So, who's had a great week? Hopefully everybody's enjoying their week. I've had a solid week so far. Nothing a whole lot. Oh, you know, I don't want to get lost. So let's try to keep this to the coast. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have taken this turn here. Okay, now I'm going to be traveling at dark, so hopefully we'll be able to skirt the mobs. Hey, Diamond Samuel helping a brother out. Thank you, sir. Whoosh. Okay. And I think what we want to do, jump across and boom. Yeah, it used to be, you know, you'd pretty much sink right away on the first step on something that close. But, you know, the daylight's back up. I don't think I've run across any spawn mobs, so it looks like we should have just a little bit of a walk now. Good times. Okay. So, yeah, so this is step one. This is one of the first things I wanted to do today. Let's go ahead and... Very nice. He's a good jumper, I think. Yeah. I mean, he's not the fastest horse I have. Can you stop leaving shulker boxes? Hey, you know what? I'm not leaving shulker boxes all around, just where I'm building stuff. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's just jealous I have shulker boxes to leave around. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. What is going on this week? Anything exciting going on this week? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We'll use this land bridge here. And there we go. And desert's really not that far off from us getting through the desert. So just a little bit more and we are going to be there, right? Now the tough part is getting through the swamp. Yeah. Yeah, getting across the desert here, not so tough. But the swamp, yeah, this swamp's kind of problematic. Huh. Interesting terrain. Okay, let's get back to the coast, because that's going to be our... Whoa. We lost the coast that quick. Man, what a great horse. Yeah, this guy's good. Okay, yeah, because we don't want to lose the coast. The coast is how we don't get lost. Okay, so... Okay, let's go ahead and cross. Uh-oh. Now, this has happened to me before. And, unfortunately, I'm dealing with the disappearing horse bug. There he is. And we're just going to push him over there. There we go. And we are across it. Yeah, it used to be a lot harder to do that type of stuff. But, yeah. And aside from the horse disappearing. Now, I'm sure some of you are saying, why aren't you at 1.15 yet? And I'll be honest with you. I'd love to be playing 1.15 now. But what I'm waiting on, unfortunately, is I'm waiting on, yep, see, done with the desert. There's the 8-bit kid land. We are there. Whew. What I'm doing right now is I'm waiting for an update for our server, okay? Because we use a mod called Paper, and I'm waiting for the 1.15.1 update for Paper. Because what that's going to do for us, that just really takes care of a lot of the lag issues that a regular straight up vanilla Minecraft server. Jeez, guy, come on over there. There we go. I would tell you, it's so much easier to do that. Okay. Anyways, so that takes care of the lag. And so what we have to, so before I update the server, I want to make sure that we have that update. I don't remember that being that far away last time. Was it? I think there's a good chance it was. Okay. So it looks like I have to get across, and I think this is the closest way across. Come on. You know, we got to come up with a name for this guy. Okay. So let's go ahead and push him across. We just have to get him over there to land. And, you know, this guy's actually been way better than the other horses. So as soon as that paper update for the server is ready to go, then we are definitely going to be in 1.15, and we want to be in 1.15.1 because they've added some important enhancements to that. See, check it out. This is going to be a tower for 8-bit kid right there. Sweet. Okay, and let me and that up and just having paper running in the background really makes the server run a whole lot smoother for everybody else who's playing. I mean, I never had the problems that they had, but everybody else who plays with me, usually ends up running into a lot of lag. So bees, what are you doing over there today? Anything big happening over there? Any big builds you got working on? Let's see here. Which way should we go? Yeah, we need to go around this way. I wonder. Okay. Bees is AFK. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bees does get on an AFK quite a bit. Ooh, look. 8-Bit got some plans. Check it out. She's laying some more buildings out. I wonder what she's going on this way. And this is kind of cool. That's like a nice little build that she laid out and threw down pretty quick. Wonder what her plans are down here. Well, you know what? I know she's working it. So, whoosh. Okay. And there we go. We are at the edge. That's what I was looking for. There's my witch farm there. So what we want to do is we want to carefully not suffocate myself in anything, because what we want to do is we want to follow this to the swamp. Wow, I guess I should have just taken a right here. Okay, no worries. Okay, so here we go. So let's follow this right over here. Yeah, this guy jumps pretty good. Definitely better than my other two jumpers. Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to navigate the swamp, because the swamp is going to take us to the mountains. Ooh, there! I think I see that. I think I see it coming up in the distance. Whoosh! Nope, don't want those guys. There we go. Already in the mountains. Yeah, we made it to the mountains. There are always those pillagers around nowadays. I mean, just everywhere. Whoa! Not exactly what I want to do there. Nope. Okay. Watch for pits. Hey, check it out. It's the Endgame's place. I would love for him to get back on the server. He did some cool things right there. And now that I've got all the lag fixed for him, I'm sure he'd really enjoy playing. So, and guess what? Here we are. There is the arena and the mountains. Let's go ahead and stable our newest addition to the village. We'll get over here. There we go. There's the road, and boom. And honestly, I think the best way to check out the village nowadays is to walk down the sidewalk. Check it out. Very cool. Trot, trot, trot. Yep. I'm going to do a lot more horse riding here in the future, because it just really helps the immersion. Watching things come into view and balance right there. Very nice. And so we're just going to take him over here. Really love the new stables. Thanks for the good comments there, Samuel. And I've got a space for you right here. Let's go ahead and let him in. There we go. Very cool. Okay, let's go ahead and take his saddle down. Because, you don't want to leave a saddle on a horse, because that just kind of wears a horse out. I mean, that's not good for the horse's back or its hide. They can get sores there. Check him out. Nice horse. They eat apples. Let's go grab some apples. I think we got some apples somewhere. Do I have any apples here? No, no apples there. No apples there. Let's go grab some apples. Let's go feed the horsey some apples. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's go get some horses. So, first goal of today, highly successful. We went ahead and got ourselves a great new horse that looks quite different from all the other horses we have collected so far this season. Let's see here. Apples. I got some apples. I know I got some apples because my oaks. There we go. In fact, let's take I probably have some more apples in here. Yeah. Let's go take a whole bunch of apples over there to the guys. Okay. Very sweet. Tell you what, strip mining. When you need resources, nothing's better than a beacon and a strip mine. Okay, so let's go ahead and feed the boys. Let's go ahead and give some, well, actually, I got some mares in there too. So we want to name these horses. So let me show you what we got. So first off, let's go ahead and head over this way. We got 2 stables worth of horses here. in the city, and I think it's time we name all the horses. So I would love horse name suggestions. If you got some horse name suggestions, throw them in. I want to walk around and name the horses. And let's see here. Let me show you who I got here first. So we got Blackie here, and his name's. Ooh, you know what? I need to go ahead and grab some. Yeah, we're these poor horses, and right here they are tough. They are still sitting with bits on them. Oh, I like that guy. He looks like a Native American horse. Check out that coloring. Oh, Flash. Yeah, we named him. He's my fast. He's really fast. Yep, I thought we named a few of these guys, and haven't named Skelly here. So we've got the black guy. We would love to. Oh no, Midnight. Yeah, he is named. Did I name him Midnight? Wow, I don't even remember. But that's okay. I love that name. And Flash. Those are great names. Okay, so we got I'd love to name this guy too. Let's see. Oh, Bojangles. Yes, I remember naming Bojangles. Okay, so we got those guys named, but we need to go ahead and. Let's go ahead and sleep before it gets horrible. Okay. It's getting dark. This game. Okay, there we go. So we need some names, okay? So if you have a name, throw it in the comments. We'll grab some name tags. I'm going to have to get some experience since I died earlier. Okay, but yeah, I like horses too, Samuel. Okay, so and over here, okay, so those guys are named. You can name the horses, Samuel. Well, why don't you pick one and name one then? Okay, so you can name one of the skeleton horses. Okay, so we got two skeleton horses. We have the brown guy here, and we have another kind of spotted guy. Okay, kind of like the other one we have, but they're still different. And then we have this really nice gray-white one over here, speckled white. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. So we got to name these guys. Okay. Got any name tags? I think there are some name tags. Let's see if I got any name tags. No, wrong box. Let me get the right box out there. Ooh, is it my valuables chest? I might have some in my valuables chest. No. None in my valuables chests. Pretty sure I had some stuff here. Well, I'm going to look around for some of those name tags. Actually, I know where there's some name tags, but they're not my name tags, so I'm not going to go grab them. Okay. Well, Samuel, I don't know. I'm going to have to look around. Okay, I'm going to take these item frames. Actually, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only need 6 of these item frames, okay? Because what I'm going to do with these items frames is now that we've got these horses all nice comforted up and everything, so they don't have to sit around in their saddles and everything, we really need to do that with the other horses. Because I felt really bad in the stable when I walked over there and saw they still had their bits on, they still had their saddles. So let's go ahead and let's improve the quality of life for these guys right here, okay? And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and hang them. An anvil. Well, I got anvils in my base. There we go. We're going to go ahead and hang the saddles right up here. I think that'll work really well. And I'm going to give each of these guys a set of golden armor. That's why I went ahead and grabbed some of the golden armor that I had sitting around. There we go. And let's go ahead and get their... There we go. Let's get Midnight's saddle. And let's put that up there for him. Very nice. And let's go ahead and take care of Flash's saddle. So this guy's feisty here. Yeah. And let's there we go. So we got his saddle and his set of armor there. And let's go ahead and take care of Mr. Bojangles' saddle. Very good. And we'll go ahead and pop that up there. And boom, we are good to go. I think we're going to have to add some gates here because it's hard to get those guys out without gates. And also, we need to furnish this. This should be like a tack storage area. Maybe even a tackle shop. That'd be, yeah, because it is a stables there. We need to get some hay too. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get some hay blocks. I know the perfect place to get some hay blocks. We just have to go over to where I have my little hay farm. Let's go ahead and pull some of the hay off that. Fantastic idea. Yeah. That way we can have some hay blocks over at the other stables by the inn. That way that one's all looking good too. Look at all my hay. Woo-hee. Let's go ahead and harvest this stuff up. Wah. Wah. I really need to put together an automatic hay farm, because I use this stuff a lot. Yep, automatic wheat farm. I need an automatic wheat farm. I wonder if you can. Yeah, I think you can make automatic. Well, actually, I'm not sure if you can make an automatic wheat. I'm going to have to look that up, because when they made the big villager changes back in 1.14. Hey, yeah, Bees, so happy to see you on. So yeah, I just finished making a stable over in the I just finished populating the stable. So yeah, so I got Diamond Samuel who's going to name some horses for me. Oh, had to get dinner? Yeah, I did that just before we started stream. Took my wife out to dinner. We had some fried chicken. She had some fried livers, I guess. I don't know. I don't eat that stuff. But she really likes it. So I was like, oh, well, good for her. Okay, so there we go. I think that's enough. Let's go ahead and there we go. That's exactly what I was needing. Boom. Ramen from a big bowl. Big. Ramen's good stuff. Yep. We have a nice ramen shop that's not too far away, and I have a free bowl of ramen waiting there for me because I visit there so often. So I know that's something I'd like to do in the next few weeks, is get out there and get myself a nice big bowl of ramen. Yeah. Okay, so we got some hay to go put at the other stables, because I know Midnight, Flash, and Bojangles are probably awful starving right now by this point, since I don't think I've ever had any hay over there. Hay's kind of important for horses. Yep. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. I do like the way the trees have, added to this corridor right here. I think those are really good additions. I'm pretty happy with my choice to add some trees there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, here we go. We are back at the stables. So where to put the hay? I think we're just going to go ahead and stack it right here. Yeah, I like that. That's okay. I mean, it's not like, You mostly set fire to him? Nice. Okay, I'm going to take this hay over this way. Yeah, I think this downstairs stable right here is pretty sweet. I like it. Nope, that doesn't work. There we go. And we got plenty of hay for these guys in here. I think we all have plenty of pillagers running around. Bees, they are a pain in the butt. They killed me twice at the beginning of the episode. They caught me in one of my apartments. I was trying to get some sleep, and they showed up and just started wailing on me. It was bad. Okay, Samuel. I think I have some name tags down here in the... No, I don't. It was a total ambush. It was horrible, I'll have nightmares of it. Okay, so let's see here. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. Name tags. I had a whole bunch of name tags. Well, no, I had a few name tags. I don't think I've ever had a whole bunch of name tags. Let's see here. Well, Diamond Samuel, I think I know where there's some name tags. Actually, no, I covered up the entrance to that place. Oh, you found some in the chest? Well, go ahead and use them then. Sounds good to me. Okay, so fantastic. Okay, so let's see where we're doing. What? Oh yeah. So look at all those seeds. Let me get rid of these seeds. Clogging up my inventory. Still clogging up my inventory. Okay. Just going to throw them out here into the river. Is that a chicken who just floated by? I swear, these chickens are hilarious. Okay, so what do I need to get? Well, we need to get some supplies because I've got an idea for a mansion. Nice. Go ahead and use them. Those are probably the 6 I thought I had. Yeah, I might have to ask Bees to buy some name tags because I know she has a ton of name tags. They were in the library. That's where the name tags were. Very nice. Well, I know Bees probably has name tags because, you know, she's been AFK fishing, you know. And there's one thing you know. Yeah, I have a lot of name tags. That's one of the big advantages to AFK fishing is all the name tags you get for them. Okay. Okay, let's head over to the arena. And let's grab a shulker because we want to go ahead and we're going to do some resource gathering here. And yeah, I mean, so, you know, we're going to get kind of talky as I do some mindless resource gathering because I have this mansion I want to make. So if you've been following the last few weeks, or should I say this last week, I went ahead and expanded the roads for the large, really nice homes that we want to have in the city. Okay, now I got some of these that are really close to just being empty. I just want an empty one. Okay, where are my empties? That one's close to being empty. I think this one is now dubbed empty. Okay. Well, anyways, so we need some resources because I got inspired by a great builder. His name is B-double-O, and he came out with a really neat build palette. Oh, great. I didn't take it up, right? Which shulker did I just empty? There it is. Yep, and he came up with this really great build palette using diorite, granite, and bricks. And it was just like, wow, that looks awesome. So I have an idea for for a large house that I'm going to make. Maybe not quite as big as the keep that I have going on over there. And let's go ahead and sleep here. And I'm going to add that house to one of the mansion rows. Now, I would love to talk Bees to come in and put a house in the mansion streets too. That way she has a home away from home over here. And you know, Kimberly Smash, who hasn't played forever, you know, is back on the server creating a tower. If you guys haven't seen, and she's gotten some work on it now. She's working on this upper area right now. Yep. And so all this area here, this is all for housing. You know, big houses. Now the first guy on the server that took advantage of this is Mr. Ice Seth. You know, and he made this great little house. I love it. I mean, I love it to this day. You know, it's very oakish, but it has a root cellar, which I love. You know, and you know, he has a really nice old school type of styling. Yep, nice little hobbit hole. And so he was like the first guy that moved in. So this is definitely staying here. Absolutely love what he did to the place. You know, very holish. Yeah. Reminds me kind of like some of the some B-double-O's type of builds because he can be a little claustrophobic. But yeah, so this hill right here, this is like the first one here. See what you name the horses. Do I dare want to see what you name the horses? Let's go see what Diamond Samuel named the horses for. So let's go check him out. He seems really proud of it. Okay, so my name Jeffy. Okay. And he didn't name this one. Okay, cool. How many of them did you name? Jeffy? Okay. That's funny, Samuel. You named a horse. Very cool. Okay. So, in comments, if anybody is watching and you want to name a horse, we got some horses to name. Oops. So, very, very cool. Nice. Yeah, he named one horse. My name, Jeffy. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Diamond Samuel. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. So, Hefe pronounced. Yes, of course it is. So, basically, as we walk down these little avenues that I created, we want to go ahead and create plots out for everybody to make little homes. You know, and again, the first one, put one in was Mr. ISS, so he got the first plot. Now I need to kind of like mark off an ending area for his plot because, you know, his house only really comes over to here. So I think, you know, from here on could be another plot like this, you know, and I think I want to put like a coffee shop right here, you know, because this is a great place for a coffee shop right here. Because right there at the crossroads where everybody comes like wandering in. But then, you know, we can go ahead and leave this kind of like a backyard pond area for old Sethi. And then the first plot on this road on this side will be like right over here. And then we'll have plots on either side as this travels in. And this is actually a really kind of nice little road because it has, you know, quite a nice terrain following here. So we want to have plots over here where you have like different homes with yards and stuff. Oh, we got what do we got in there? Skeleton, I thought so. Okay. And so, you know, we have plots on either side of those. And so anybody on the server, I'd love for them to come in and go ahead and make a plot area, and we'll get a house there for them going. They can go ahead and build it. So we want to get one for Samuel. It'd be great if we could have bees come in and build one. Kimberly picked the plot right over there, and she's building her big tower, which I think is really cool. I can't wait to see her finish that. Now, I offered her some scaffolding, but she said she was okay. She'll just use the stone and the cobble. Very cool. Okay, so got some time to get all this stuff done. So basically, I need to go gather some resources. So we're going to go to a swamp because, unfortunately, to get the bricks, I need clay. So we're going to go ahead and do some clay gathering. Now, we're going to move to I really don't want to gather all the clay out of the swamp that's close by, just because I don't like clearing out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to clear out and make the biomes right beside my place really horrible looking. Does that make sense? Luckily enough, this swamp goes on quite a ways, so we're going to go ahead and, well, we have some slow rendering going on. Yikes. Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, so here we are, almost to the jungle. Now, see, if you notice, there's not a whole lot of clay down here because I've been here before. Yep, I have been here before. So what we're going to do is... Oh, wait a second. Aqua Affinity, yeah, we should be good. Got Depth Strider, nice. Okay, is that the right tool? Or maybe I need to be using this one right here. Is it the shovel tool? Yep, it's a shovel tool. I forget. Shovel for clay. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to gather some clay. And right now, swamps are the best place to get clay. What I really need to do is I need to go ahead and get about 5 or 6 mason villagers and then work them down to really cheap clay trades. That's what I really need to do, because I think that'd be the way to go. So, what's been on your minds, guys? Well, I'm doing some clay harvesting right here. Hopefully everybody's had some ideas. Anybody have some New Year's resolutions they want to talk about? Me, I'm just going to try to make sure I wake up earlier in the morning so I can get stuff done. I should probably make a resolution like more exercise. That'd be a great thing. Yeah, more exercise. Very good. Okay. So, very nice. So we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna clear this area here. Been exercising more, eating healthy. That's a good one, bees. Yeah, I know. I agree with the whole eating healthy, but you know what? Fried chicken's so good. It's tough. You know, I generally eat healthy stuff. I just eat more of it than I necessarily need to. That's my problem. There we go. Okay. Nice. Almost 2 stacks. Yeah, clay harvesting takes some time. Yeah, I think I just need to make a villager breeder and make a trading hall where I can organize trades and get these guys really producing for me. Because I think it might be totally worth my time. Let's see here. Now, let's see. What else has been going on this week? Put sharpness on an axe. I think you can put sharpness on an axe, can't you? Have you ever tried that? I think you can. Because an axe is also considered a weapon. That's a good question. Well, you know. See, the axes already deal a ton of damage already. If you can get a good hit with an axe, it does usually half better than what you'll get from a sword. Yeah, axes can be pretty good. It's just getting that hit. There we go. There's some more clay. Let's see here. Bees, are you a big reader? 12 damage. Yeah, they do. They do a lot of damage, for sure. I love to read books myself. So, I just found this new series about libraries. You read quite a bit. What do you like to read, Bees? I read a whole bunch of different stuff myself. I mean, I've always been a big fantasy person. Oh, slightly less since you've worked at school. Yeah, school do that to you. Okay, nice. 3 stacks. Anything that catches your fancy? Yeah, I read a ton of fantasy. I read a lot of science fiction. Crime novels are good. Have you ever read the Jack Reacher stuff? That's pretty fun stuff. Anything historical? Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, I think, you know, some of the I like reading a good series. Like as far as when it comes to crime and stuff like that, I like getting a series that goes on for quite a while. Reread Lord of the Rings pretty often. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, Lord of the Rings, that's classic, fantastic literature right there. Ghost blocks. Feed your ego. Yeah. Well, I've just been watching. There have been so many there is a ton of books that I've read that have been optioned for TV series now. And I'm talking like oh, jeez. Underwater ghost blocks. That's kind of new to me. Yeah. Like one of the series I've read that I absolutely adore and there's a big fan base to it is the Wheel of Time series by a guy named Robert Jordan. And I'm looking forward to that because right now they are in the process of getting that. check those ghost blocks out. Yeah, fantastic books. And so those have been optioned for a series, and they've been casting it. And it's been pretty interesting to watch them cast it, you know. So I'm really looking forward to see how well they do with that, because that was a really, really good series, you know. I'm just wondering how much of it they'll change, because I think the books are, you know, some people complain a lot about them because Robert Jordan seemed pretty misogynistic with the way he treated his female characters to a lot of people. I just enjoyed the relationships and the characters themselves. So I'm really interested to see how that goes, because, you know, I don't think that series was ever meant to be like a Game of Thrones series or anything like that. Yeah. I mean, I've been watching the casting, and they've got quite a variety of different cast members and stuff. I don't think that bothers me. It doesn't bother me if they like use different ethnicities and stuff that are different than the book. I think I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. It's fantasy, you know, and you know, I like seeing a variety of different people. You know, I'm not one of those guys that thinks, oh, okay, well, you know, you should have a certain type of ethnicity. I think if you have a great actor for the part, just go ahead and go for it. Oh. Well, don't die of suffocation, Samuel. You know, like there are a lot of people who do complain about doing certain things like that, you know. Like, yeah, they're like, I think there were some complaints when they cast Idris Elba as that, oh, what was his name on Thor? Well, that one Viking, that one Asgardian who has the eye. But, you know, Idris Elba, I mean, he's good in everything he does. So, you know, like I said, if you got a good character, it really doesn't, I mean, a good actor that can do the part, then, I mean, I don't think it matters what their ethnicity should be or anything. Yeah, the guy who guards the gate. I'm trying to remember his name. I'm just like, it's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it. But I mean, you know, Idris Elba is one of those actors that I don't think I've ever seen him do anything wrong. Heck, even in that Hobbs and Shaw, Fast and Furious popcorn flick this summer, Idris Elba was just great because he's incredible. But yeah. The whitest of men? Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, yeah, it doesn't bother me. That stuff doesn't bother me. It bothers a lot of people for some reason. I don't understand that, you know. But at the same time, you know, I mean, it's kind of hard to believe that the Asgardians were multi-ethnic, you know. So, I guess it's, you know, I don't mind it goes that way. I just don't think they should do it to prove points. I think that's my thing. I mean, you know, if they're the right actor, go for it, but don't do it to prove a point to, like, you know. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. You know, I just don't like things done to prove somebody's political point that certain things need to happen a certain way. I think that's my point, you know? Do it because it's a good choice, not because, you know, you want to see, you know, more black, more Asians, you know, get roles or something, you know? Let's see, what was that one you said? I appreciate the thought, but women don't need to be treated as commodity. Yeah, I agree with that, you know? Well, you know, it's like I was just watching on Netflix. They have the guys that did Sherlock, Stephen Moffat and his partner. They did the BBC Sherlock. That was just fantastic. The reimagining of that. They just did Dracula, and it's on Netflix. And I just finished watching that last week. Yeah, and one of the big things that they did is they decided to recast Van Helsing as a woman, which didn't bother me at all. It was just really kind of bizarre the direction they took the whole series. Kind of odd in some ways. Yeah. I don't think it was her at all. She was pretty good, but it kind of takes away that. I don't know. It kind of takes away a little bit of that edge of who Van Helsing is, with the Dracula character. Yeah. So I don't know if I was totally sold on the whole, on that whole new take on Dracula. I think it was kind of weird because they did that, but then they did a whole lot of other weird things with it too. Yeah, it was okay. I don't know if it's my favorite way I've seen that character portrayed, by any stretch, but it's definitely interesting. I think the first episode, they're all like hour-and-a-half mini movie episodes. I think the first episode I thought was really interesting. And personally, I thought was probably the best of the three. Yeah, the first one was definitely the best of the three. Anime, yeah, I've watched a lot of anime over the years. Gosh, what was my favorite anime series? As far as vampiric anime, I'd have to say, what they call that series? G Plus? No, Blood Plus? I think that's what they called it. That had to be one of my favorite anime series. Yeah, I think it was Blood Plus. That was a lot of fun, and I'm talking like the first one. Yeah, My Hero Academia. Yeah, I just watched the latest episode yesterday. Blood Plus was super good. My Hero's been pretty good. I'll tell you what. The anime that I really cannot wait for the next season right now is one that just started this last spring, and it's called Demon Hunter, and it is absolutely fantastic. Oh yeah, the first Blood Plus was really good. The second one, it wasn't nearly as good as that first one. That first one, the series went a lot of different ways, and had a lot of neat creativity to it. And I think it brought a lot to the story. Cannon Busters, I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that. Cannon Busters. Yeah, I watched one on Netflix just a few weeks ago I thought was pretty interesting. I don't remember the name. I'll have to look it up. Not for children, but it reminds me of quite like Cowboy Bebop. For sure. Yeah. Let me see here. What was that Netflix anime that I thought was pretty cool? That I thought was pretty interesting that they put up a few weeks ago. Let's see here. Where is it? Sorry, I'm looking up my Netflix queue right here. Because I watched an anime I thought was really interesting a few weeks ago. Let's see here. Oops, I'm going to die. Let me get some air. Whew. Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, I haven't watched that. My niece likes Seven Deadly Sins. It seemed kind of bizarre there, so I never finished watching it. Or actually, I never started. So I'll have to check it out. Well, I'll figure out what that other anime is. No worries there. Now, one thing, yeah. Now, let's see here. All-time favorite. What is my all-time favorite anime? I mean, there's some that are just so good. I don't know. I think I might have to say Full Metal Alchemist, is probably one of my all-time favorite animes. And Naruto. Yeah, I'll have to say Naruto. I mean, but you have to go through the whole, Brotherhood. I mean, and actually, honestly, even the first Full Metal Alchemist, because that was I never read any of the manga, so I didn't know what the story was. Although people who read the manga really didn't like the first Full Metal Alchemist series. I thought the first series for Full Metal Alchemist, as it is by itself, I thought was interesting, fun, but it wasn't nearly as good as Brotherhood. Yeah, the first one, I mean, I walked away. I loved it. I really did. I really enjoyed it. You know, but Brotherhood gives you way more depth in the story. Yeah, and it does follow the manga. I know people who read the manga, that was their big deal. That's why they didn't like the first Full Metal Alchemist series a lot. But Brotherhood followed it, and you know, it really was that much more expansive. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pack some of this in here like this. There we go. Well, almost got a half. Collecting clay, not for the faint of heart. Naruto, yeah, I fought through the whole series of Naruto. Still liked it. Fondest memories. I haven't seen Bookhat on very often. I guess she's gone busy or something, I bet. You got lost steam. Well, for Naruto, you have to get like to around episode 33 where it really gets going. And unfortunately with Naruto, since that was a very high, yeah, I mean she should get on. She begged me to get on. I know school's a big deal. You got to take care of your school stuff first. Yeah, with Naruto, if you watch Naruto, I think personally in the first series, the original Naruto, you really got to get into around episode 30 where it really gets going. And that's where it really comes alive. The problem with Naruto that I always had issues with was all the filler episodes that they have, you know, surrounding the main plot. That was always the big problem with Naruto. I'm glad, you know, My Hero Academia has done a little bit of that, but not to the degree that Naruto has. And that was always a problem with Naruto, was all the fillers. Yeah, the fillers is what makes Naruto to me unwatchable, because it's just, well, I don't know, it's just silly. You know, it doesn't really move the story along, you know. One Piece. You know, One Piece wasn't terrible about the fillers. It's just that everything is that it followed that old Shonen Jump formula so much where it just takes forever to get from point A to point B. I think that was the problem with One Piece. I mean, it wasn't that, you know, I couldn't get into the character of the story. It was, and I enjoyed watching them. It's just that it just took so long to get from point A to point B. It's just too much. I mean, their arcs were so long. It was kind of like trying to watch Dragon Ball Z. You know, I know there are a lot of people that just absolutely love Dragon Ball Z. My brother was one of them. You know, but oh my goodness, it took Dragon Ball Z forever for those guys to make decisions and do stuff. I mean, you talk about, you know, powering up, and oh my goodness, that's just, I mean, crazy long fights, just nuts. And that's basically Shonen Jump comics. You know, that's how a lot of them were. So, you know, One Piece definitely followed that pattern. Yeah, exactly. With power levels 9,000. Yeah, I mean, you know, and it's always like there's always another power level, you know. And, you know, Naruto followed that to an extent, but the storylines with Naruto and the character building over the long period, I think that's what made Naruto, you know, stand out as a better anime to me, for sure. I mean, it still had some of those issues from Dragon Ball Z, the forever power-up issues and stuff, but you know, they did end the series finally, and they ended on a great note. You know, and I lots of character growth throughout it. So I guess that's why Naruto didn't bother me as much. I just, you know, I would sit there and it's like, oh my gosh, it's a filler. You know, and you could smell the fillers from a long ways. You know, fast forward it or, ignore it. There are whole sections of Naruto I didn't watch because it was just filler episodes. Yeah. But yeah. Excuse me, let me get something to drink. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah. I think the first ever anime I ever watched when I was a kid. Oh, yeah, Fairy Tail. Yeah, their filler issues are just as ridiculous. My wife never liked Fairy Tail because there's way too much, anyways. Yeah, well, yeah, it didn't really go anywhere. I mean, because there was just there really wasn't much character growth. It was just them going from one fire to the next, powering up. I mean, it was okay. Bleach was like that a lot, and Bleach had issues with the filler episodes. Although there were lots of things I liked about Bleach. Yeah. I mean, the animes I enjoy most are the ones that just give you an outstanding story. Yeah. Yeah, Demon Hunter Kaiba is the one I've been watching on Hulu, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what filler does is, filler's just some non-consequential thing. And they just do the same old action to try to solve it. They don't really learn anything, and it doesn't affect any type of character growth. It's like one thing that Japan has done with a lot of those populars is they'll make a movie, right? Oh yeah, it's a Bleach movie, and they'll have like 5 or 6 Bleach movies, and I used to get excited about the movies until I realized they were just. Yeah, I don't know why, but ever since we started this server, the animals all drop cooked food, Samuel. Yeah, exactly. The movies. Yeah, I used to get excited about the movies until I realized that's what they did with them. I was like, this has no bearing at all on any of the story. I mean, has no bearing at all on these characters or anything. Yeah, that's. It was like, movies? No, not interested. Okay, let's pick up some of this and some of that. First anime I ever watched, and I grew up on this, was Robotech. We watched the original series as it was broadcast in the mornings during the 80s. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yep. And I noticed that they put it all on, gosh, is it Netflix or Hulu? They got all the original Robotechs, but I'm afraid to watch them. I don't know, nostalgia, right? Yeah. And I remember, I remember when I was originally watching it, I was just like, yeah, it's like a soap opera with cartoons. Yeah. If I have the right time and the right motivation, at some point I'll probably go back and rewatch a lot of those Robotech because, it's some good nostalgia. Big robots. Always thought it was good. Yeah, it was. It was one of the big things. I know that there was a lot of people that the kids after me were really big into Sailor Moon, but I never watched any Sailor Moon. I couldn't tell you anything that happened in Sailor Moon. But I've heard from a lot of people that Sailor Moon was their all-time favorite. That's what they grew up loving. I couldn't quite figure that out though. Wasn't a Sailor Moon. That's one of the animes I never ever watched. That's funny. Too young to get into Sailor Moon. Yeah. Well, and Sailor Moon's a lot younger than Robotech. She's in the mountain villa, Samuel. Do you know how to get there? Just follow the end. I mean, follow the nether tunnels until they start turning yellow. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, born in 2000, I believe. See, my oldest daughter, she was born in 97. Yeah, I know what you mean. And she's graduating with her engineering degree here in May. That's cool. Now, Kimberly Smash, she's probably just a couple years young. She's like a year or two younger than you are. She's going to be a senior next year. And she's my next daughter. Diamond Samuel, he's my 5th grader. He begs me to play, so I let him play on the server. He doesn't tear things up too bad. Yeah, Kimberly's pretty awesome when she gets motivated. She's just kind of funny. It was really fun when I could get her to stream with me, but it's been a little while since I could talk her into streaming with me. Yeah, I figured from her age, when she told me how old she was and everything. Yeah, at that age, you know, school's a big thing, and they get distracted from all sorts of things. Very cool. Okay, how much of this stuff do I have here? Yeah, I mean, when you're a high school junior girl, there's lots of things to distract you in school. Like, I was taking Kimberly driving today for a driving lesson, you know, and she didn't kill us. It was all good. Yeah. She did not do terribly. It was her first time on the highway. So, look in chat. Is somebody in chat right now? You didn't get your license? Yeah, that's how Kimberly's going to be. She's not going to get her license until then. My older daughter, Killaney, she didn't get her license, I didn't think, until about 17. She was more motivated, but we took time for her to be comfortable with it and everything. Ah, Colorado. Yeah. Samuel, sleep somewhere. I can't see. Got hers at 21? Yeah, I think my sister-in-law got hers late too, like that. Oh, you're in the Nether? I guess I was just running out of clay to get. I just couldn't see it anywhere. Okay. Well, you take a left when you go in the Nether, Samuel. And then you'll see an L. Okay, and then just follow that when it L's, and just follow that all the way down. You'll see the walls turn to yellow, and you'll eventually get to B's place. You'll go past the Skelly farm. Oh, jeez. This guy. Nice. Here's some clay. Yeah, he's my youngest. I got another son. He's a freshman this year in high school. Awesome baritone player. He's a band nerd. He loves it. Yeah. He's been wanting me to start a Bedrock server, but I don't know if I can do that. Oh, yeah. We're a band family. Kimberly was in band until this semester. She just got more. She wanted to work. She wanted to do her job more, you know, so she couldn't find any more time to do band. My oldest, Claney, she was a clarinet player, and she played, and she was first chair in her senior year. Yeah. Well, I mean, marching band and all that stuff, that's a high school experience you just don't want to miss. It's so So much fun. Samuel, proud of him. He's a tuba player. Poor guy. He didn't realize how big the instrument was when he picked it. But he's doing pretty good from it. I think he's enjoying it, so. Ninth chair, well, you know, just got to practice when you bring that thing home. Yep. I was a string bass player in our high school band, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, Kimberly's a saxophone player. It's just, she just got more focused on school stuff, and she wanted to work, so yeah, that was her big deal. Ghost blocks. They're killing me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is. She's discovered that, you know. And honestly, you know, she's looking towards her future, graduating here in another year and a half. Ooh, yeah, Wither Skelly Farm. There's a couple kinds you can make. Was there one you were looking at? The Logical Geek Boy one. That's interesting. Now, are you talking about the one with the wither roses? Because that's a mess. The nether roses, yeah. Ooh. Because that would be a challenge to get all the roses. So are you going to trap yourself a wither in the end and do a wither rose farm too? Ah. Because I've thought about doing that. I just couldn't motivate myself to do it. You know? Because that's a... Yeah, because Exuma did a nice one. That wasn't too terrible. I think El Mango was one of the ones that I think made a really good one too, and Logical Geek Boy too. Those are some neat farms. Definitely challenging. Digging out for bamboo. Okay, let's see here. Let's grab this clay. Yeah, I saw your pits down there. So farms. I figured that's what you were doing. You're adding more farms in there. And that makes life easy when you got the farms. Yeah, I thought about a wither skeleton farm, but I don't know. Need to go ahead and put together a blaze farm. Okay, let's grab all this beautiful clay. Whew. Almost got a whole chest full, which makes me happy inside. Do you have any of your heads? I've got a stack of my heads in a chest from last week. Samuel kept killing me in the PvP arena. And then I just killed him when he wasn't looking to get his head. Yeah, at least there aren't any dolphins stealing my clay over here. Let's see here. There's some more clay. Yeah, I think I'm going to play with villagers next. I think that's going to be my next technical farm. I think I'm going to do some sort of trading hall, kind of similar to Iskal or Mumbo, where, you know, we have the villagers, multiply. And then as they multiply, I send them through a run shoot where we can decide if they are worth having or not. And yeah, anyways. That way I can get the trades I want a little bit easier than what I've been doing. There we go. Clay, clay, clay. We're getting close to getting all the clay that I need. Yeah, the tough part about bricks is they're so time consuming. And I think that's one of the reasons why I want to get some stone maces with some good trades. That way I don't have to do this again. Because this is kind of a pain in the butt. Very cool. So, Samuel just finished getting a tour of the mountain stronghold. Pretty cool, isn't it, Samuel? She has a neat base. Very nice. Okay, let's see here. So what else is going on? I think I've almost got all the clay I need. I'm getting really close to it. Or should I say at least a shulker. A shulker of clay will definitely get me started. Yeah, if you want to watch a really neat episode, BOO's Building with BOO episode that came out this weekend was really cool because he was showing off some of his new textures and stuff. Kind of inspires you. Hey, go make some texture packs, but I don't think that's my thing. Texture packs. Yeah. But I do like the palette that he came out with. And so I want to play with that palette and come up with a neat building over the next couple days. Oops, that's clay I missed. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what I got. I got boom, 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 and boom. Well, I think I'll take it. Okay, guys, success. Okay, that's the jungle, so I need to go north of the jungle. So let's go. North of the jungle. Hey, and there we go. There it is, the wood factory. Nice. I need to chop some dark oak. My dark oak is getting very low. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go chop some dark oak and plant some dark oak trees real quick. Okay, here we go. One shulker of clay. Let's go ahead and put these in the thing. Oh, I never fed my horses the apples. Now, is one of these clay? Yeah, I think that one's clay. Do I have clay in there? I have no clay. I thought I had half a shulker full of clay somewhere. Well, I've got a full shulker now. Let's go feed the horses, and then we're going to go chop some dark oak because we need some more dark oak. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do real quick right now. But let's go ahead and give the horses an apple. Yeah. Good times. Okay. So let's see here. Where are we at so far? I've gotten a shulker full of clay. I'm not even sure if the Skellies will eat an apple. You like apples? I guess not. Horses eat something. It must be hay. Okay. So I've got all these apples. Let's just put them in here. We'll use apples to decorate the place here in just a little bit. Okay. Alrighty. So, a bed. Let's put a bed here. That way. Yeah, because, yeah, that's the way. That's perfect. Like, the stable hand, he has his office down here. And you know what? Besides just having an office, he needs to have a bed here. Because guess where he's going to sleep? He's going to sleep with the horses. Let's go sleep. Perfect place to have a bed. Golden carrots or apples. I guess he wasn't hungry because he didn't take my apple. Okay. All right, so let's go chop some wood. I think that's what we want to do next. So yeah, like I said, there's going to be some resource gathering today, but that's okay. Golden apples. Ouch. Smack in the face. You know what? I need to go ahead and, finish out the wall perimeter, too. Gosh, I haven't even done anything over here on this side. There are so many opportunities for builds right now. Okay. Let's go first, and let's go grab some saplings. I don't think that really got me anywhere. Okay. So I keep my saplings, my dark oak saplings, right over here. See how many I got here. There we go. That's what I need. Need at least a stack, right? And that should be enough saplings for me to do what I need to do. Sam's axe was named sub to Kimise. Samuel's a character. He's a character. He watches a lot of Hermitcraft. Yeah, the downside to getting dark oak is there's no type of even semi-automatic farm you can do for dark oak. That's like one of the downsides of dark oak. Yes, I agree. He definitely has great taste, I think. Yes. 2. Okay, so I'm a chopping some wood. Because I got to keep enough wood in the shop. Because one of the things I have to do with Kimberly is I have to give her building resources to get her to build. Otherwise, she gets bored, you know. So. And I noticed that she's using dark oak, so I got to make sure we keep enough dark oak stock. And actually, dark oak's the hardest thing for me to keep stock because I do use it. And so it's something that, you know, goes by pretty quickly. You know, spruce, especially with this farm, is easy to keep stocked. I mean, I can AFK for like an hour with spruce and I'll have, you know, 3 or 4 shulkers full of spruce wood, you know, and it's just absolutely fantastic, you know. And this farm also does really well with acacia. And that's one of the things I need to do is I need to stop. I need to do an AFK with acacia because my acacia stores are starting to get low. I think I'm down to 1 shulker of acacia. Right now I have like half a shulker of dark oak. That's one of the reasons I want to go ahead and do some dark oak grabbing right now. Now we've been talking about a lot of stuff. Bees, one of our server mates, we've been talking some anime stuff we've enjoyed and we've liked in the past, which is awesome. Always been a big anime fan and, you know, enjoy really good storylines. And I think that's some of the stuff, you know, I like it when you can get a great storyline with lots of great visual effects, you know. Because there's some animes where the story isn't that great, but the visuals are just absolutely amazing. And there are some that have a great story, but they look bizarre. Oh, yeah, like One Punch Man. You know, One Punch Man, you would not say is like the most incredibly drawn character. But what a fantastic story. It's fun to watch. Absolutely hilarious. Okay, let's see here. Now, yeah, you're right about that. Sometimes, now it hasn't happened for a while. You know, what I kind of like about really good anime is it's not there forever. Or, you know, they don't try to fill it. I mean, the shonen stuff, Jump does that a lot. But Death Note, yeah, Death Note was a really good storyline. I don't know, I think it seemed to ramp up. I mean, it had a really nice slow burn there for a while. And then as soon as L lost, I kind of felt like, you know, it kind of sped up from there. and it seemed to ramp up, and it wasn't quite what it was. Yeah, the follow through wasn't as good as what it could have been, or I'm not sure what it could have been. I'm just saying I think, there should have been some way to close it with L and the M and N characters. I don't know if they really added that much to the whole series. I thought it was interesting, but oh yeah, for sure. Well, and that's a danger with that type of thing where it's all about, trying to find the guy that did. Like, there's been another series like that. It's been similar. Yeah, it did. It lost its direction, or it lost one of the things that made it great. And I understand at some point they had to get to that point, but I think, if that was going to be the spot where they decided to stop it there, then that was probably the end of the series, or should have been. They should have found a way to resolve it, or just leave him doing whatever he was doing and saying, "Ooh." Now, what was absolutely terrible was that Netflix live action make of it. Yeah, I agree. I think they pulled the trigger too soon for sure. Yeah. Yeah, and that live action one was just absolutely horrible. Don't know what Netflix was thinking there. Yeah, there's a lot of unhappy people about that. For sure. Let's see here. Yeah, I think some of the best animes are just, their story is there, and they're just telling the story, and they finish the story, and they move on. I think that's what a lot of people. I think that's one of the things that American TV has started to learn from watching how Great Britain produces a lot of their television, because a lot of Great Britain's television is based off of the idea. It's story based, so it's not like you got 23 episodes each season that you have to have of a series. Is that you're looking for the story. I mean, is the story done? I think that's something that kills a lot of great episodes. Sometimes they're just extending it out too much. Like I could name several shows that I thought they just drug out the main story too long, and I guess they're basically filler episodes too, just on regular TV. Like I like a good crime drama. Okay. Let's make sure all of my saplings are not getting stuck down here. Sometimes system usually works pretty good. Criminal Minds, yeah, but I mean it's become a very it is what it is. It's a fun series. Yeah, I don't think it's gotten bad. I think it's just changed into what it is. It's always been a serial, and it's always been a procedural. Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, for some of the stories that they need to tell, I don't think they need to continue. It's just that they had so much success with it, they just kept going. And some people like drama for the sake of drama. Me, I'd rather just have a good story that shows some growth and move on. Kind of like the BBC series Luther. Yeah, like almost every episode of Luther is just absolutely phenomenal. Just about every episode of Luther is just absolutely phenomenal. But at the same time, I think a lot of that success was because they were just telling that one story. I mean, it grew from there the entire time. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff off. There we go. Okay. Series like that. Gosh, what was that other series? Yeah, I thought Avatar was pretty good. I mean, it seemed like it took forever to get there, but in the end, you could see the whole path. There wasn't a whole lot of silly fillers. They got there. They told the story. They ended it. Yep. I thought Korra was interesting too. I enjoyed that chapter, and they told the story, and when they were done, they finished. Yep. I think that's what a lot of people liked about them. Although they didn't really like the M. Night Shyamalan movie, Last Airbender movie. Yeah, it just missed everything that made those characters good, or should I say that everybody loved about those characters, the way they talked with each other. They couldn't do it. There was always possibility, but with something like that, you got to get the right chemistry with the actors, and if you can't click that chemistry, then they're not going to be able to pull off those relationships and those dynamics. And they just missed some opportunities with that, for sure. Watch the actual show. I'm sure he did. I don't know. M. Night, I don't think his forte was ever characterization. If you watch any of his movies, and I've watched a lot of movies, and I'm a fan of a lot of his movies, characterization was never his forte. Character relationships, like case in point, and I'm probably going to butcher his name, but Taika Waititi, the guy that did Thor Ragnarok, okay, which was a fun movie, super exciting. There was tons of banter because he's just outstanding at dialogue. He's outstanding at getting characters to develop their relationships through banter and dialogue. You saw that there. You saw that also in what he in Thor Ragnarok. Heck, if you watched The Mandalorian, Taika Waititi, I'm sure I'm butchering his name, but he did. Was it the last one of The Mandalorian? Yeah, it was. He directed the last episode that we saw, The Mandalorian, episode 8, where you had the two stormtroopers bantering about the Baby Yoda while they had him in the sack. Oh, anyways, if you didn't see that, I'm going to stop. No spoilers. But, you could tell he was directing just by that one scene. It was just absolutely phenomenal because he is a master of character dialogue and creating those interactions, that The Last Airbender was screaming for on screen, that M. Night just wasn't, that's just not his cup of tea. That's not his bag. He was not the right director to get that right, and I'm not sure if the actors were the right actors or not, but he was definitely not the right director to do that. Now, if you want to have a twist in the end, and if you want to build a lot of suspense, M. Night is a very good director when it comes to building a suspenseful show that's building up to a critical point, and trying to get you looking one way while he's pulling the wool over your eyes in the other way. M. Night Shyamalan, he's a great director in that regard, and that's what he built his name off of, and those are the movies that he does best with, But yeah, The Last Airbender was just, it just goes to show you when you're looking for directors, you need to find. You just don't get a great director because you like some of his work. You need to say, okay, what types of stories does he tell? Is this that type of story? You don't get him because he's a great director and you think he's going to, pull people in. You get the right director for the right job. And yeah, it's like the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're going to be doing the third one, and they got James Gunn back. And so why did they get James Gunn back? Well, because it was his particular talent at doing that type of story, that irreverent type of humor, that worked really well with creating that group. And I don't think, I guarantee you, the actors, who worked with him and enjoyed the way he does things, we're very much committed to having him back. And I think that's one of the reasons why Disney hired him back, because he was such a great fit for that, and it works, versus, hey, let's hire M. Night to do the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. That would have been a train wreck. So, yeah, getting the, different directors have different strengths, and you just don't hire a director because he's got a big name. Is he the right mix for this? Like I was reading earlier this week, they've been in the process of getting the second Doctor Strange movie going, and it's going to be almost, from what I've heard, almost horror in the direction they're taking it. So it's going to have a very, very close horror feel to it. And unfortunately, from what I heard, the guy that the main director backed out because of creative differences, which is fine. I mean, if that's not the direction that Marvel wants to go, it's pretty smart of them to separate when they need to and get the guy that they want to have, because, it makes a big difference. You got to have that correct director, And I think that's a huge thing that makes a lot of movies successful or unsuccessful, is do they have the right person at the helm? Because if you don't have the right person at the helm, then it's going to be a difficult road to hoe. There we go. So let's see how much dark oak that netted us. Whew. My frames are dropping. I might get off of shaders for a while and just play some regular Minecraft out shaders for a while. Because I should be getting easy 60, 70 frames with my hardware setup, and I'm not. I'm not sure why I'm not getting better frames in my shader packs. Well, right now I'm getting 31, but I've been getting about 60, so there's got to be some process that's messing with my video card, and I got to dig into my computer and figure out why I'm not getting what I should be getting out of it, right? Absolutely. Okay, so let's head on in. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Me and Bees were talking about this, is in the bottom of the keep, I got to make some secret doors, because we're going to have some secret dungeons that we're going to build in there. I'm super excited about that. Okay, so here we are, dark oak. There we go. Still not as much dark oak as I want. Need a whole lot more dark oak than that. Every keep needs a secret passage. Exactly, and I think my plans are, right now, is I knew before I could do a secret passage and stuff, a legal requirement. I agree. 100% agree. I had to get a few things done in there before I could get to that point. And I think now I'm at that point. And so it's now a decision of where am I going to put the entrance, because I've got some options now. See, now that I've got all this kind of worked out here, I've got my kitchen area over here, so I've got to work out how this is going to work. But I've got this great spot right here where we can put in some sort of secret door, And with the kitchen, you can have all sorts of things like levers and picture frames and all sorts of things hanging all over the place that we can use to trigger a false door. So that's one thing. The stable, I think, is another great opportunity, because we could also use the stable to do something similar as well. Where we could have a false door here, appear and open up. And I specifically left that whole area. So basically, if you look from the stairs on, we have this whole back area, plus a little bit more that we can dig out and get ourselves a really nice dungeon area. And another option is we could do something like this, where we open that up and we get a secret staircase right there. Mr. Mumbo Jumbo, I don't know if you ever watch him, he is a master of the secret staircases. And so we could have like one of these statue podium mounts, trigger the secret staircase that opens up. So that's what I'm thinking right now. That's going to be our options as far as getting into that area. So that's one of the reasons why I started working down there this last week, because I was real inspired to, get this bottom floor looking sharp and looking ready to do business. And I think my stables turned out really good. Very, very excited about that. and I'm pretty happy with how the rest of it is getting there. I think the next big thing is going to be working over here in this area and getting the kitchen and the scullery zone and the pots and pans and dishes, root cellar. You know what? Yeah, that's another thing we should do over here. Oh, you know what? I just got inspired. We should have a staircase going down to a root cellar, which, watch this, if we go out here, we can have it go down, and we can actually make a, oh, this would be awesome. Another great idea. We can have it have a little dock and door, so we can have things coming down the river, you know, and you know, delivering goods and barrels, and oh, that would be awesome. Sometimes the best inspiration comes when you're just running around and looking at what could be. So I think that would be fabulous, absolutely. That'd be absolutely fabulous. To go down like, where would be a good place? I think this would be a great place to do it. So what if we had a set of stairs like right here, right? So we come down here. Okay, and yeah, I'm starting to get those juices flowing, you know? Well, B, we did miss you last week when we started to mess around with the oh, this will be this is gonna be awesome. When we started to mess around with the arena, and we had some fun doing some PvP. So where am I? I don't have any torches, do I? We're gonna need some light down there. Okay, so let's go grab some light. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm getting inspired here. Let's see here. Oh, that's okay. It seems like everybody had a social occasion, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to be looking forward planning something again, and I want to pick another night where I can do some streams that's even easier for people to catch up and catch things too. The only sibling that can drive. Well, that's the way things work, you know. When Kalani, our other daughter, was here, and she was the only one that could drive, she took care of a lot of stuff like that too. Nice. So if I was out here, one, two, three. Okay, 3 in. Perfect. Because we would want this to be like right about here. Nice. Yeah, this is going to be even better than I thought. Nice. Okay, so see, I'm glad I thought about that, because, like, you know, one of the things I really liked about doing all this is having these doors that go into these other places where we could have like root cellars and storage places. And if you're watching like the way I made the taverns and everything, you know, that was one of the big keys I had to the taverns. They all had river access to do that. Ooh, I'm going to go sleep over here because it's easy. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. See, talking and inspiration. So another thing that we can do is, yeah, I think that's definitely what we're going to do. Is I'm going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and start getting this expand out, because what we're going to have is we're going to have a root cellar, and this is going to be where we keep all the fine vintages, right? We're going to have our beer and wine. We're going to go ahead and, yeah, this is going to be sweet. And at the same time, one of the neat things we can do in here is we can have a special secret passage in here that goes to the torture chamber. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Well, should we have a torture chamber? Jail. At least jail, right? Right? Maybe no. Maybe we won't. I'm not sure what to call it yet. But I think it's going to be awesome, whatever it's going to be. And we can either dig another layer below. Right? Oh, yeah, this is perfect. This is nice. We can frame it out with a set of doors. Very, very cool. So I think I got something. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, I still got to build that other house, though. So it's like, oh, geez, do I work here in the keep some more, or do I go to the other house? Wow, so many tough decisions to make right now as inspiration starts to strike. Like this is going to be so cool. Like a root cellar is going to be easy. We can fit that. We can outfit that one pretty quick. You know, get some barrels of carrots and potatoes, and you know, some barrels of potions and stuff. You know what would be good is maybe we should put like some automatic potion brewers down here. That way we have a place to get potions when we need to, right? Right? That's a project I haven't done. Because I haven't done a potion brewer for a while, and after I'm setting up the arena, it would be great if I had quick access to a large variety of potions. Yeah. That might be the way to go. That might be the project to do. Is I might be doing a potion brewing room, and down here would be a perfect place to put it. Or we could make a shop. That could be fun too. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, root cellar. Or storage cellar. That's going to be the first thing. We're going to get that all taken care of. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find a way to go ahead and create a secret passage to the place where we do all of our nefarious things here on the server. Nefarious. Is that a word? I think that's a word. I just like the way where this sits right here. It's kind of awesome. I kind of like how it goes right up in here. I think this is going to work out. Oh, there's bees checking stuff out. Very nice. Yeah, I think this is going to work. This is going to work really, really well. It's a simple stable. Take a name tag. Name a horse. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this is going to work out exceptionally well. So, let's see here. Ooh, what do I got sitting in here? Any redstone doors? Well, that's what I'm thinking of. It's just trying to decide where to put them, And now you have quite a few repeaters. Nice. Oh, quite the repertoire. Yeah, no, I've seen. I'm impressed. You really can knock those out. You know what would be kind of cool is to have a section of the staircase move away and make a bottom staircase. Oh, I saw Mumbo do one like that once. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Oh well, that's an idea. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just trying to think of where to go first. Let's get that out of there. Very nice. Plus, I've got to take all those resources I gathered, and I need to start making bricks. I need to get the brick shop. Okay, let's cut that out then. Bye-bye. Yeah, we got to figure out walls. Yeah, I figured that'd take. I think that works out okay. Let me put some doors around here. We can have a desk here for the kitchen staff so that they can plan and order. Very nice. Yeah, wouldn't it be great if we could trigger a door? I mean, trigger something here, and these stairs, and like make one section of these stairs suddenly turn into a downstairs instead of an upstairs. That would be fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Very cool. And then this right here, I think this is going to be nice. Leads you right down there. Then you come in here, we'll have stacks of grain and whatever else we want to store down here. And then we'll have a special door right here, which goes into this section too. We could have a few different trapdoors. Well, bees, you need to make a redstone shop. And then I can put like custom orders in for you and everything. Very, very good. Oh, my goodness, it's already 9 o'clock. And unfortunately, I would stay longer, But unfortunately, guys, I appreciate everybody who's come and check out the stream. I would continue working, but I have like a ton of grading to do that I haven't finished yet. I got like half of it done earlier today, but I got a lot of grades to get done because I got to get grades in the grade book for tomorrow. So thanks everybody who stopped by and checked out the stream. Appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun, especially sitting through. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have to grade, I'd never stop being a teacher. If I could like stop grading, that'd be the perfect thing. But everybody else who stopped by, thank you so much. I'm going to have to say bye, and I appreciate it. Keep checking things out. I should have some new videos up this week on YouTube. Maybe a root cellar video, maybe a new mansion or a new house we're building. Got tons of things going on. I appreciate it. And thanks everybody who stopped by and checked out. Thanks B for keeping me company and talking to me through the stream. I do so appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening. This is Kimise. Bye-bye.